that are involved with other numbers are called relations. Okay, the book definition simply says any set or sets of ordered pairs. And for sake of argument, I want to discuss the numbers that we threw at each other up there for just a brief second. This first relation is not a function because there is no rule that drove the output of the numbers. So real quick, I still write it in XY. X, f of x, 2, 3, 5, 1, 5. 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 1, 5. Okay, that's right. 7, 2, 4, 9. Okay, here's our pairs of numbers. Wait a minute, my word. I can't look behind me and then write it. 3, 5, 1, 5. 7, 2, 9, 4. That's better. Slow down. All right, so here's the numbers we threw at each other. And if I were to ask you to graph this, let's just say I asked you to graph it. These are all positive numbers, so I'm just going to draw quadrant 1. 3, 7. So I go as high as 5 in my X. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I go as high as 9 in my Y. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 3, 7. Over 3, up 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right about there. Over 5, up 2. Over 1, up 9. That's all the way up here. And over 5 up 4. Okay. To the best of my abilities, I have just graphed this group of numbers. Now, Ashley, you right away saw something on the assignment. The relation is not a function because the 5 repeats in X.
Yeah, can't you like tell before you even have to graph it?
Yep.
The 5 is 2 factors.
Yeah, exactly. But if you notice in today's assignment, it says graph it, and if it is not a function, draw a vertical line through the two numbers that are showing you it's not a function. Well, the two points that show you it's not a function, these two right here, these two are the problem. 5 repeats at 2 and 4. So there's your problem, okay? That is the entire Megillah for today, okay? So if I were to give you this list, and you'll see in your homework tonight, you'll be given lists that basically look like, you know, they're in their little parentheses and all that. But if I were to give you this list and say, graph this relation, tell whether it is a function. If it is not a function, draw a vertical line that intersects the graph more than once. Well, here it is. It intersects more than once. I don't know where that came from. Okay? So there's one sample for you. Let's go ahead and flip over to example 1. And don't get too nervous about example 1, by the way. Example 1. Graph each relation and tell whether it's a function. You see how they give you 5 ordered pairs? 1, 1, 2, 1, 2 half, 3 third, and 4 1/4. You guys see that? Percy, stay with me, my man. Like I said, I'm not going to waste a ton of your time on this. This relation is graphed right here. And the 2 repeats itself at half and at 1. So as a result, I would draw a vertical line right here telling you or telling yourself that this is the problem, this is why it is not a function. Okay? We're not really going to get into B and C because I don't see much of a need for it. in all honesty, this is not a real, big lesson for today.